High fly ball, right field and deep. Laureano turns, looks, see ya, he's done it again. Red hot Trent Grisham gives the Yankees a run.
His 8th home run of the year, his 6th off a right-hander. So it hasn't just been right-handers that he's been hitting. He's been doing a lot of damage, and it looked like he got a cutter, a little spinner that he tried to throw up and in on him, and he got to. And he's been so good at pulling the ball this year, getting the ball in the air. He's got a really short swing, and if you miss a little bit out over the plate, he can do a lot of damage.
3rd leadoff home run for him, 6th leadoff home run for the Yankees this season. Here's Aaron Judge. High fly ball, right field. Laureano back, track, wall, see ya. Yankees open up with back-to-back blasts. They lead 2-0.
Well, Aaron Judge jumped on that sinker, and that was another pitch that was up in the zone, Cody. And he had went 53 at-bats without a road home run. Well, he ended that streak in a hurry, and that's number 9 for him.
Loud noises at Camden Yards so far.
Kyle's like, maybe I should have taken one more start. He's had 3 starts, and he's not really that built up. I would think that he would get to around 80, 85 pitches tonight. This rate, he's not going to get too far.
And chase him out of the strike zone in a hurry.
Driven out to right field. Laureano back, turning, looking. See ya. Nope, they say stayed in. No, and it's gone. A home run. So back to back to back by the Yankees. They're up 3-0.
The only difference, we've seen this once before this year, is it took 5 pitches instead of 3. I mean, that's the only difference, and it's really amazing. You think about, they had 10 hits last night, but they didn't hit the ball at the ballpark, and they lost 4-3. Goldie hit one out, but Cedric Mullins brought it back. But wow, what a great start for the Yankees after losing a tough game yesterday where they had to fight back and made it close. Ben Rice, it's good to see him swinging the bat good again. Well, you look at this cutter, it's a little spinner, a little cement mixer, Coney, and catcher reached back across. He knew he had it too right away. Dropped the bat.
It's a little Paul O'Neill, right? That look down after the homer.
Yeah. Sometimes Paul would keep his head down so long he didn't know. Here's a sinker that he's trying to go down and away, and that ends up belt high, and that ends up in the right field porch for home run number 2.
1-1. High drive, right field. There it goes. See ya. A long home run for Bellinger. 4 bombs by the Yankees.
Well, that'll make you shake your head a little bit as you see Kyle Gibson shaking his head, and that's a fastball that's up and in that Cody got to. I mean, a really good swing, and he's starting to pick it up a little bit. He's been on base 4 out of the last 5 games multiple times, and big hit here. I mean, it's a bat that they need to get going. He has not hit right-handers very well this year, but left-handers he's been crushing, and he got on top of that heater.
Got all our analysts back at Sanford going through the historical records right now.
Yeah, here's Ben Rice as he's trying to throw him that sinker, that front hip sinker, leaks across the plate, and that's what happens to it. Used to joke there'd be a fight at the bat rack at games like this, right? He's trying to throw that 4-seamer up. He throws a lot more 4-seamers to left-handed hitters than he does right-handers, because left-handed hitters like the ball down, right-handed hitters like the ball up, and you can see the bench, man. There's a lot of excitement. There are 3 of the culprits right there, right together in a little triangle.
Line drive, it is a base hit down the right field line. Grisham, or Chisholm, is glad that he stayed in the game. He has a double, he's looking for 3. He's going to go for 3. And he will make it with a triple.
You know, it almost looked like Coney, he took a little bit easier of a swing right there. Hit that ball in the corner. Laureano had a hard time coming up with it, and I don't know, he might be hurt a little bit worse than he's letting on.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be it for him. Down the line, though, he's going to end this game on a triple. And, of course, you hit a triple, you got to run the bases and then dive into third when you've got sort of something going on.
Yeah, you can see it's hurting him right there. And then he knows he's got a for sure double. Really good job of base running by him by not relying on the third base coach, by putting his head on a swivel and watching Laureano field that ball. When he saw him fumble it, he knew he was going to get the third easy.
And the head first slide, if there's something wrong with his side, probably didn't do it any favor. So he comes off, and Pablo Reyes will come in and pinch run at third. You can see he's a bit concerned as he will head to the clubhouse. Drew French came out to talk with Gibson, the pitching coach for the Orioles.
And if you notice, he dove a little bit more on his right side, which is the side that's bothering him. It's on the front side when he's hitting. Yeah.
Line drive, it is a base hit down the left field line. Peraza scores easily. Volpe going to second. They'll stop there with an RBI double. And the Yankees lead 5-0.
Well, the common theme amongst these hits and the balls that are hit really hard is everything's been up. This is a hanging breaking ball. He threw him a two-seamer to get back in the count 2-0, and this is just a hanging breaking ball. This is waist high, backs up a little bit, and it's an easy ball for Volpe to get in the air. His 19th RBI of the year and his 9th double. Well, he gets everything he can behind it, doesn't he?
It's a good sign for Volpe. Hitting some bullets nowadays.
There's Wells up the middle, grabbed there by Henderson. Moving to third is Volpe. Yankees are simply a single away from a team cycle in the first inning. The 0-2. Nub, third base side. Gibson slips, fires, not in time. There's the cycle. Home run, triple, double, single, staying put at third is Volpe.
Swinging bunt right out the end of the bat. There's nothing you can do. Gibson's the only one with a chance, and once he slipped, it was over.
Yeah, he just couldn't get anything behind the ball, and he's an excellent fielder. And like you said, he slipped Coney, and that was the end of that. Not too often that I have to cross off the 2 in the top of the second and make it a 1, and then I got to cross off every inning after that. That's a really good job of barehanding the ball and knows he has to hurry. He's lucky he probably didn't hurt something there.
Yes, that's a knee or a groin issue there.
Center field. And Mullins puts it away. 7 hits for the Yankees in the first inning. 4 of them left the yard. Grisham. That guy. Then Ben Rice says, let me get some. And then Cody Bellinger sends one into orbit. When it's all said and done, Yankees lead 5-0.